And good evening. Welcome back out to Stanberry for more Class 1 District 16 softball action tonight. And game number 2 of the night, we'll see Albany and Platte Valley. After Stanberry picks up a 12-0 victory, they'll be awaiting the winner to be played on Saturday afternoon at 2 o'clock here in Stanberry. I'd like to thank our sponsors, help you bring you tonight's broadcast of Albany Platte Valley softball. BTC Bank, locations in Albany, Bethany, Boonville, Carrollton, Chillicothe, Gallatin, Pattonsburg, and Lamoni, Iowa. Petty John Auto Center, locations in Bethany and Albany. Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany. Albany Hy-Vee, Schultz of Albany, American Family Insurance Agent David Smith of Stanberry and Albany. Raymond Smith Body Shop of Albany, Dollars and Messner Auction Service, Albany United Methodist Church, Northwest Cell, Winter Circle Trophies and Awards north of Albany, the Printer and New Shopper of Albany, Albany School District, Mosaic Medical Center, Albany, the City of Albany, Albany Booster Club, and the Spec Shop with locations in Stanberry and Maryville. Taking a look at some of the other scores from around the districts tonight. District 13 being played at King City tonight saw Maysville defeat Pattonsburg in 4 innings, 15-0. Maysville will await the winner of King City and Gallatin. That game being played over in King City at the moment. That will be an 11 o'clock start on Saturday morning over in King City. Class 1 District 14 saw an upset tonight in the first game as number 5th seeded North Andrew that actually defeated the 4 seed last night 14-9. They come and defeat the number 1 seed North Platte tonight 11-4. Those games being played down in Dearborn. North Andrew will await the winner now of DeKalb and Stewartsville. That game will also be played at 11 o'clock on Saturday morning. And then in Class 1 District 15, the 1 seed Princeton takes out Grundy County tonight 14-0. A night after Grundy County put up 25 runs over Ridgeway. Princeton will move on to take on the winner of North Harrison and Mercer tonight. That'll be an 11 o'clock start on Saturday morning as well. Those games being played over in Eagleville. We'll come back in just a moment with part of our BTC Bank pregame to take a look at your starting lineups here between Platte Valley and Albany when we come back in just a moment. Show your school spirit with the BTC Bank School Mascot Debit Card. Choose the card that fits your favorite local school, and they'll donate $10 per card to that school. Available for new accounts or replacement cards for an existing account. Visit one of BTC Bank's 12 locations to get your school mascot debit card today, where they can instantly issue your new card. BTC Bank, community-minded, just like you. Member FDIC.
Community-minded, just like you. BTC Bank.
Have you looked at Petty John Auto Center lately? We're a full-service Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Buick, Chevrolet, and GMC dealer. And we're located right here in Bethany and Albany. No matter what you need when it comes to your vehicle, we've got you covered. Factory-certified technicians, OEM and aftermarket parts, and our state-of-the-art body shop, Petty John Collision Center. Plus, vehicle financing options for every budget. So the next time you need anything related to your car, truck, SUV, or van, we're here to help. To schedule service or shop our entire new and used inventory online, visit pettyjohnauto.com. That's pettyjohnauto.com.
Welcome back out again here to Stanberry as we'll take a look here at the starting lineup, starting with the visiting Platte Valley team. As leading off will be the shortstop Malia Collins, batting second is catcher Kaylin Lemaster. Batting in the third spot during the pitching tonight is going to be Jessica Miller. Batting cleanup playing first base tonight, Sydney Dean. Batting the fifth spot playing in right field is Ashley Madsen. Designated player tonight, Alexandra Wolf will bat in the sixth spot. Batting seventh is the third baseman Jacqueline Pappert. Batting eighth and playing in left field is Blair Stoll. Rounding out the lineup playing in center field is Stephanie Turpin. And the flex player tonight playing at second base tonight is Sarah Langford. Albany tonight, they'll go out with a lineup that looks like Michaela Martin leading off, and she'll play in center. Emily Papa will bat second, and she'll play at shortstop. Gabby Newman will bat third. She'll be behind the plate tonight. Sarah Anthony will bat in the cleanup spot. She'll be doing the pitching. Batting in the fifth spot playing third base tonight, Amber Davis. Batting in the sixth spot playing first base tonight is Paige Brown. Tori Runyon will bat seventh and play in right field. Delaney Shields will bat eighth and play at second base. Casey Messner will round out the lineup as she'll play in left field tonight for the Lady Warriors. Platte Valley comes into tonight's game with a record of 14-6. Albany comes in with a record of 12-7. Albany won the regular season series, though, over Platte Valley earlier this year over in Albany by a score of 1-0, in which the Warriors scored one run in the beginning of the first inning. That was the lone run scored. Again, like to thank our sponsors, help you bring you tonight's broadcast. The Spec Shop of Stanbury and Maryville, Albany Booster Club in the city of Albany, Mosaic Medical Center Albany, the Albany School District, Printer and New Shopper of Albany, Winter Circle Trophies and Awards north of Albany, Northwest Cell, Albany United Methodist Church, Dollars and Messner Auction Service, Raymond Smith Body Shop of Albany, American Family Insurance Agent David Smith of Albany and Stanbury, Schultz of Albany and the Albany Hy-Vee, Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany, Penny John Auto Center locations in Bethany and Albany, and BTC Bank locations in Albany, Bethany, Boonville, Carrollton, Chillicothe, Gallatin, Pattonsburg, and Lamoni, Iowa. We'll have the announcement of the starters coming up. We will take another quick time out of part of our BTC Bank pregame. When we come back in just a moment here on Albany TV, we'll get set for our Schultz first pitch. Whether you are hungry for a burger, steak, fish, Mexican, or fresh salad bar, Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany has it all. Papa's is family friendly with a playroom for the kids so the grown-ups can enjoy their meal. Make sure you leave room for dessert because you shouldn't leave without trying some of Christie's homemade pies, cookies, or other goodies. For a delicious meal at a great price and an even better atmosphere, you have to head to Papa's Family Restaurant on 136 in Albany. Your hometown Albany Hy-Vee is your tailgate headquarters for all of your fall sports. Whether you're going to tailgate at the games or just want to enjoy the same foods at home, your Albany Hy-Vee has you covered. So make a big play by getting all of your tailgating goodies before the next big play happens at your local Albany Hy-Vee.
Where there's a helping smile in every eye. Shop Hy-Vee.
No job is too big or too small for the professionals at Raymond Smith Body Shop in Albany. With over 100 years of combined experience with auto body, they offer the reliability and prompt service by using the latest in technology to get your vehicle back on the road. Raymond Smith Body Shop is also a complete wrecker service as well as glass repair and body work. Plus, they work with all insurance companies. They are prepared to get you in and out and back on the road. See them today on Highway 136 East in Albany. Raymond Smith Body Shop. They're there to serve you. Northwest Cell, your local cell phone provider, is a proud supporter of all local schools. Northwest Cell is authorized agents located in Albany, Burlington Junction, Grant City, Maryville, Mound City, Oregon, Rockport, Stanbury, and Tarkio. Stop in at any of Northwest Cell's authorized agents or visit nwmcell.com to learn about their FlexPay unlimited data plans or any of this month's hot deals. Welcome back out again here to Stanbury Class 1 District 16 softball. It's already seen Stanbury win tonight by a 12-0 score. Stanbury has picked up both of the wins in the game so far that have been played, as they won 10-0 over Northeast Nottoway last night, pick up a 12-0 victory over Worth County tonight. Again, they will be awaiting the winner of tonight's game on Saturday afternoon here at 2 o'clock. Winner of that game will then take on the winner of District 15. That'll be played over in Eagleville at 11 o'clock on Saturday morning. Currently Princeton in that game, awaiting the winner of North Harrison and Mercer. We await the announcement of the starting lineups to begin the ball game here from Stanbury. At the first pitch tonight against the Stanbury Worth County game, it was 68 degrees and sunny with a 12-mile-an-hour wind coming out of the south to southeast. We'll take a look at here what it is. Here in Stanbury, it's currently 65 degrees. Don't quite exactly believe that. Feels a little bit colder than 65 out here, probably in the low 50s with about a 10-mile-an-hour wind coming out of the south to southeast. Here's the announcement of the starters.
Freshman number 2, Jessica Davis. Senior number 3, Lacey Carlson. Freshman number 4, Kaylee Hauber. Freshman number 5, Jenna Mason. Junior number 8, Stephanie O'Brien. Sophomore number 16, Claire Galbraith. Freshman number 18, Madeline Swinford. Senior number 19, Megan Galbraith. Sophomore number 20, Maria Rodriguez Vasquez. Freshman number 24, Aubrey Matson. And freshman number 26, Ashlyn Myers. Now for your starting lineup. Batting first, playing shortstop, junior number 6, Malia Collins. Batting second, catching, senior number 15, Kaylin Lemaster. Batting third and pitching, junior number 7, Jesse Miller. Batting fourth, playing first base, junior number 22, Sydney Dean. Batting fifth, playing right field, number 10, senior Ashley Matson. Batting sixth, the designated player, junior number 11, Allie Wolf. Batting seventh, playing third base, sophomore number 9, Jackie Pappert. Batting eighth, playing left field, sophomore number 17, Blair Stoll. Batting ninth, playing center field, number 0, Stephanie Turpin, sophomore. And playing second base, flex player, freshman number 12, Sarah Lankford. Platte Valley is coached by Shelley Dean, assisted by Adam Henry and Melinda Claycomb. Now for the home team tonight, Albany Warriors coming in with a record of 12-7. The substitutes for tonight's game: sophomore number 1, Arissa Newby. Freshman number 2, Zoe Wittgen. Freshman number 6, Claire Manring. Sophomore number 7, Phoenix Cole. Sophomore number 8, Quincy Parmenter. Sophomore number 14, Jaden Batson. Freshman number 16, Corey Worrell. Junior number 18, Paige Runnels. Freshman number 22, Riley Brass. Sophomore number 23, Montana Moffitt. Freshman number 24, Haley Sturkis. And sophomore number 25, Ashley Sturkis. Now for the starters. Batting leadoff and playing center field, junior number 11, Michaela Martin. Batting second, playing shortstop, senior number 17, Emily Papa. Batting third and catching, junior number 15, Gabby Newman. Batting fourth and pitching, junior number 19, Sierra Anthony. Batting fifth, playing third base, senior number 20, Amber Davis. Batting sixth, playing first base, senior number 12, Paige Brown. Batting seventh, playing right field, junior number 9, Tori Runyon. Batting eighth, playing second base, sophomore number 13, Delana Shields. Batting ninth, playing right field, junior number 4, Casey Messner. We sang the national anthem prior to the first game. We'd like to wish both teams good luck.
So again, there are the starters for both teams. Look at their lineups, and we'll take a look again at the lineups here in just a moment as we get set here with one more BTC Bank pregame timeout as we get set here for our Schultz first pitch when we come back in just a moment.
Schultz in Albany is your convenient one-stop shop for fuel, food, and a full line of convenient snack items. Try the delicious Champs chicken prepared daily. Maybe your favorite is the tenderloin sandwich, or maybe it's the chicken sandwich, or maybe it's one of the many other available sandwiches. Dine in at one of the spacious tables or booths, or take out. Schultz is open 5 a.m. to 10 p.m., so whether it's before work, after work, or for an afternoon snack and fuel, your only stop needs to be Schultz on Highway 136 in Albany.
And welcome back out again to Stanberry. 58 degrees and clear here in Stanberry as we get set here to start game number 2 of the night. It was a 12-0 victory for Stanberry over Worth County in game number 1. And it'll take a look here again at the starting lineups for Platte Valley. Malia Collins will lead off, followed by Kaylin Lemaster. Jessica Miller will bat third. Sydney Dean, Ashley Matson, and Allie Wolf will be the 4 through 6 hitters. Jacqueline Pappert will bat 7th. Blair Stoll 8th. Stephanie Turpin will round out the lineup. On the mound tonight for Albany is Sierra Anthony. Behind the plate, Gabby Newman. First base, Paige Brown. Delaney Shields will play second. Emily Pop at short. Amber Davis at third base. In the outfield, Casey Messner will play left. Michaela Martin in center. Tori Runyon in right. As we get set here for the Schultz first pitch, remember you can start your morning at Schultz with a cup of coffee or fountain pop drink, as this one is going to be low for ball 1 here to Collins. So a 1-0 pitch upcoming, and this one's going to be rocketed back, and there to get it is Sierra Anthony as she'll throw over to the first baseman, Paige Brown, for out number 1. And it'll bring up the catcher, Kaylin Lemaster. Again, these two teams played each other here earlier in the season. And Albany was able to pick up a 1-0 victory in which they scored the first run in the bottom half of the first inning. First pitch here to LeMaster, going to be in at the knees for strike one. Sarah Anthony that game pitched 7 innings. She gave up 8 hits and had 4 walks. Dean went 6 innings, giving up 4 hits, 1 run, which was unearned. Gave up 2 walks and had 4 strikeouts in the ball game. The 0-1 pitch is going to be fouled back as the count now moves to no balls, 2 strikes. So no balls, 2 strikes here to Kaylin LeMaster with 1 out, nobody on base. Here in game number 2 of the night, here from Class 1 District 16. 0-2 pitch up high for ball 1. Count moves to 1 ball, 2 strikes. So the 1-2 pitch upcoming now here from Anthony into LeMaster. Will be low for ball 2. Count moves to 2 balls, 2 strikes. Again, Newman catching behind the plate here. She started doing that here over the past couple weeks here as Mester had gotten injured in Eagleville as this one grounded back again to the pitcher Anthony for out number 2. And it'll bring up the junior pitcher Jessica Miller to bat. Again, Messner injured a little bit in the game in Eagleville and then has had some golf meets that have interfered. She was unable to play on Monday against South Holton, which Albany lost 14-7. Here comes the first pitch now from Anthony into the left-handed Miller, and it'll be up high and outside for ball 1. So 1-0 count here, the junior Miller. And the 1-0 pitch is going to be low and in the dirt as catcher Newman picks it out of the dirt. Messner is getting the start in left field tonight along with Martin and Runyon out in the outfield. Amber Davis will get the start at third, Papa at short, Delaney Shields at second, Brown at first. This one's going to be hitting the center field, and Martin will have to give chase as it hits off the fence. She'll pick it up and throw it in, and will keep Jessica Miller to only a single. So a hard, long single there for Jessica Miller with 2 outs, and that'll bring up the junior first baseman, Sydney Dean, to bat. And we'll have a pinch runner here for Platte Valley. It'll be Kaylee Halber that'll be pinch running. So Kaylee Halber will pinch run. Here with one on and 2 outs. First pitch here from Anthony Dean. In there for strike 1. Again, Platte Valley comes into tonight's game with a record of 14-6. Albany with a record of 12-7. Albany, the 2 seed here in the tournament, so they are the home team. Platte Valley, the 3 seed. This one going to be hit back up the middle. Papa will pick it up, steps on second, not able to get there in time. Throw to first, then not in time. Papa kind of caught in between what she should do, a tag at second or a throw to first. And getting on base here is going to be Sydney Dean on the fielder's choice. So runners on second and first as Ashley Matson will dig in. Pop was just unable to get to second base in time for the force out. So the senior left fielder's first pitch at she sees is going to be called ball 1. So 1-0 count here to Matson. Runners on second and first. Halber on second. On first is Dean, as that one's going to be strike 1 as Matson goes around. She tried to hold up but unable to, and the count moves to 1 ball, 1 strike. And the 1-1 pitch upcoming now from Anthony to Matson is going to be hit back again to Anthony, and she'll throw to first base for out number 3. So Platte Valley ends up getting a hit, but our strand 2 here in the inning. We're back with the bottom half of the first inning when we come back in just a moment here on Albany TV.
No job is too big or too small for the professionals at Raymond Smith Body Shop in Albany. With over 100 years of combined experience with auto body, they offer the reliability and prompt service by using the latest in technology to get your vehicle back on the road. Raymond Smith Body Shop is also a complete wrecker service as well as glass repair and body work. Plus, they work with all insurance companies. They are prepared to get you in and out and back on the road. See them today on Highway 136 East in Albany. Raymond Smith Body Shop. They're there to serve you.
Northwest Cell, your local cell phone provider, is a proud supporter of all local schools. Northwest Cell is authorized agents located in Albany, Burlington Junction, Grant City, Maryville, Mount City, Oregon, Rockport, Stanberry, and Tarkio. Stop in at any of Northwest Cell's authorized agents or visit nwmcell.com to learn about their FlexPay unlimited data plans or any of this month's hot deals. Welcome back out again here to Stanberry as we enter the bottom of the first inning. Still scoreless. It'll be Michaela Martin, followed by Emily Pop and Gabby Newman as the 1-2-3 hitters. Sarah Anthony, Amber Davis, and Paige Brown will be 4 through 6. Tori Runyon will bat 7th. Delaney Shields 8th, and Casey Messner will round out the lineup batting 9th. First pitch is going to be inside for ball 1 from Jessica Miller into Michaela Martin. Again, Miller Albany will see Miller here for the first time this season. Again, it was Sydney Dean that pitched against Albany when they played each other earlier in the season. This one's going to be in there for strike 1. However, Platte Valley will be seeing Sarah Anthony here for a second time this season. And the 1-1 pitch now upcoming to Martin. Inside for ball 2. And Albany was able to win that game off of a base hit and then a fielder's choice that came around to score. And that bottom of the first inning. Next pitch going to be up high for ball 3 as the count moves to 3 balls and a strike. Martin, your prototypical leadoff hitter. She'll get on base any way you give her. She can put the ball on the ground, but she can also walk as very patient, as well as this one is going to be foul back, and the count now moves full. And when on first base, she can turn it into a double very quickly if you don't watch out. So full count here to Martin. Emily Papa, the senior shortstop, on deck. This one going to be hit down the first base side. Foul behind the Albany dugout down the first base side. All right, sorry, take that back, behind the Platte Valley dugout. So 3-2 pitch upcoming here from Jessica Miller to Michaela Martin. This one's going to be popped up in shallow left field, and shortstop Malia Collins will move back to the edge of the grass and catch it for out number 1. So now they'll bring up the senior shortstop Papa to bat. She'll bat here with nobody on and 1 out here in the bottom half of the first inning, still scoreless. First pitch upcoming. On the inside corner, strike 1. So 0-1 count here to Papa. She played a good game on Monday night against South Holt, as she'll look there at strike 2. As against, or sorry, not South Holt, East Buck on Monday. She went 2 for 4 with 3 runs batted in and a run scored in that game against East Buck. They played South Holt last week Monday, as this one's going to be up high for ball 1. Kind of moves to 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Emily Papa. One out here in the bottom half of the first. Next pitch here from Miller. Swung on and missed, as Miller will get the first strikeout here of the night, and it's against Emily Papa. She'll go down swinging. And now to bring up the junior catcher, Gabby Newman, to bat. Flags blowing just barely out in center field. First pitch is going to be fouled back for strike one. Lights have taken full effect here from the beginning of this game. Weren't quite taking full effect by the end of the last game between Stanberry and Worth County, but they are here in this one. And here comes the 0-1 pitch now to Newman. And it's going to be outside for ball one. Count moves to 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 outs, nobody on base here to Gabby Newman. Pitch from Miller is going to be popped up and looks like it is going to get out of play as County moves to 1 ball, 2 strikes. Get another big crowd here for this ball game here in Class 1 District 16. As the stands are full, as well as people sitting on the hillside down the third base side and out in left field, and the left field foul territory as well. So 1-2 count with 2 outs. Here comes the next pitch here from Miller to Newman. And it's going to be hit towards a shortstop. Collins throw to first base in time for out number 3. So Albany goes down 1-2-3 here in the first. We're back when we start the top of the second. Still scoreless. Platte Valley will be up when we return in just a moment.
Your hometown Albany Hy-Vee is your tailgate headquarters for all of your fall sports. Whether you're going to tailgate at the games or just want to enjoy the same foods at home, your Albany Hy-Vee has you covered. So make a big play by getting all of your tailgating goodies before the next big play happens at your local Albany Hy-Vee.
Where there's a helpful smile in every eye. Shop Hy-Vee.
At American Family Insurance, we know your life has many moving parts, from your 4 wheels to your hard-earned home and the financial future of your family. We'll cover the things that matter most. Bundle your home and auto policies for possible savings and add life insurance for convenient, future-focused protection so you can keep dreaming towards what's next. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating companies. American Family Life Insurance Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
For details, stop by and talk to Agent David Smith at 116 South Smith Street in Albany or at 303 North Park Street in Stanberry, or call 660-726-3536 today.
Welcome back out again here to Stanberry as we get set to start the top of the second inning. Still scoreless there as we try to get the scoreboard there in view. Again, still scoreless here as we start the top of the second inning, and it will be Alexandra Wolf, Jacqueline Pappert, Blair Stoll, so 6, 7, and 8 hitters here for Platte Valley. Again, Sarah Anthony on the mound. She gave up just 1 hit there in that last half inning, but Platte Valley did stray in 2 runners there in the inning as they got somebody on due to a fielder's choice. First pitch here into Wolf, the designated player, is going to be ball 1. So 1-0 count here to Wolf. The lead off the top of the second. Next pitch up coming here from Anthony. Low, ball 2. So 2 balls, no strikes here to the designated player, Wolf. Anthony's 2-0 pitch is inside for ball 3. As the count now moves 3 balls, no strikes here to the junior Wolf. On deck is the sophomore third baseman, Jacqueline Pappert. Sarah Anthony's 3-0 pitch. In there for strike 1. Count moves to 3 balls and a strike. 3 balls, 1 strike here to Wolf. Top of the second inning, still scoreless here. Game number 2. 3-1 pitch is going to be hit towards the shortstop. Papa throw to first base in time for out number 1. Papa playing deep there at short at a long throw to first, but gets it over in time to get Wolf out at first. That'll bring up the sophomore Pappert to bat. Pappert will dig in here to the right-handed batter's box. Third baseman Amber Davis plays about a step in at third. Brown plays about a step in front of first base. As the first pitch is going to be rocketed down left field side, and it is going to get to the fence as giving it chase is Messner, and it'll be a one-out double here by Jacqueline Pappert. So Pappert hits it to the fence in left field, and it'll bring up the sophomore left fielder Blair Stoll to bat. So Stoll will bat with Pappert on second and one out here in the top of the second inning. Stoll digs in. She'll sit towards the back of the right-handed batter's box as the first pitch going to be a knuckled error to the first baseman Brown. She'll pick it up, step on first base. Moving over to third is Pappert. And now to bring up the sophomore center fielder Stephanie Turpin with a runner on third base and 2 outs. So again, Turpin will bat here with 2 outs. Runner on third base, Pappert. Albany trying to keep this game scoreless heading to the bottom of the second. Platte Valley looking to take the lead and score the first run of the ball game. This one's hit out to center. Michaela Martin there. She'll catch it for out number 3. So Platte Valley threatens. They'll leave a runner stranded in scoring position. We're still scoreless as we head to the bottom of the second. Back with more in just a moment on Albany TV.
Are you looking to sell some of your things? Give Rod Dollars, Leo Madison, or Leon Messner a call at Dollars and Messner Auction Service to set up an auction today. Call Rod Dollars at 660-254-2548 or 660-783-2548. Give Leo Madison a call at 660-582-0258 or Leon Messner a call at 660-868-0113. Check out their current auctions at showmemoreauctions.com.
Tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these two schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, your friends at Albany TV and the Missouri State High School Activities Association remind everyone to do their part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. When you attend your next game, do your part to help rekindle the spirit of citizenship by showing good sportsmanship. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition in the state of Missouri. Bottom of the second inning, still scoreless. It's the 4, 5, and 6 hitters. The bat here for the Lady Warriors, Sarah Anthony, Amber Davis, and Paige Brown. First pitch here from Miller is going to be swung on and missed here by Anthony for strike 1. It's an 0-1 count here to Anthony. Warriors went down 1-2-3 in the first inning. The 0-1 pitch is going to be foul back for strike 2. Anthony has had a tendency of chasing after the high pitch here. She's been kind of curbing that here as the season has gone on, but this time she'll dig in towards the front of the right-handed batter's box. 0-2 pitch. This time she will hold off on the high pitch as the count now moves to 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 ball, 2 strikes here to the junior pitcher, Anthony. Miller looks in, and here comes the 1-2. And she'll swing underneath that one for strike 3. The second strikeout of the night here for Jessica Miller, and that'll bring up the senior third baseman, Amber Davis, to bat. The seniors for Albany played a good game on Monday in their senior night game against East Buchanan. They did fall in that game. But again, all of the seniors had a pretty good showing in that one. As Davis will swing and miss. As Davis on Monday went 2 for 4 with a run batted in. The 0-1 pitch is going to hit Davis as she will take first base. And the way that one bounced off, and in this cold weather, that one's going to be a little sore here as the evening rolls along. But runner on base here for Albany with Paige Brown digging in. First pitch to Brown is going to be in there for strike 1. So Davis on first after getting hit by the pitch. Jessica Miller on the mound here for Platte Valley. The 0-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike 2. So 2 pitch here to Paige Brown. Amber Davis on first. And the 0-2 pitch upcoming now here from Jessica Miller. Up high, ball 1. Count moves to 1 ball and 2 strikes. So 1-2 pitch with 1 out. Runner on first base, Davis. Pitch from Miller to Brown. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Second strikeout here in the inning, third of the ball game here by Jessica Miller. And now it'll be the junior right fielder, Tori Runyon, to bat. Runyon will bat with a runner on first base and 2 outs. She'll also sit towards the front of the right-handed batter's box as the first pitch swung on and missed for strike 1. As Miller toes the rubber, here comes the 0-1 pitch into to Runyon. As she fouls that one back, count now becomes no balls, 2 strikes. Davis on first base after getting hit in the leg. So no balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first base. Still scoreless here in the bottom of the second. Next pitch here from Miller. Up high as Runyon holds off, and the count now moves to a ball and a strike. Throw it down to first base, not in time as Davis gets back in safely. 1-2 pitch upcoming here from Jessica Miller to Runyon. Swung on and missed, and Miller will strike out the side around a hit-by pitch. So after 2 innings, we're still scoreless. We'll head to the bottom of the third when we come back in just a moment here on Albany TV.
The Albany United Methodist Church welcomes all to attend our Sunday services at 9:30 a.m. with Sunday school at 8:30. Can't make it? Join with us in worship each Sunday on the Albany United Methodist Church Facebook page. Looking to grow your faith during the week? Join us for dinner in small groups on Wednesday evenings at 6 p.m. in the Church Fellowship Hall. Everyone is welcome to our table at the Albany United Methodist Church.
Welcome back out again here to Stanberry. We'd like to welcome in all of our viewers tonight here on Albany TV from all around the country. I know we have some people here in Texas as well as Hartford, Connecticut tonight. Also some in Colorado watching tonight. We'd like to thank everybody and hope you enjoy, and glad that you guys are all able to make it into Northwest Missouri tonight for high school softball here for Class 1 District 16 softball tonight here on Albany TV. Again, we'll have the championship game coming up for you again on Saturday as well. It'll be a 2 o'clock start between Stanberry and the winner of this game. So as we get started here at the top of the third inning, it'll be at the top of the lineup again here for Platte Valley. The 1, 2, and 3 hitters, Malia Collins, Kaylin Lemaster, and Jessica Miller will be the 3 batters to bat here for Platte Valley. They're starting out the top of the third. So the junior Collins will dig in. She grounded out back to the pitcher, Anthony, in her first plate appearance. As the first pitch here from Sierra Anthony into Collins is going to be inside for ball 1. So 1-0 pitch here to Collins. Pitch here from Sierra Anthony is going to be rocketed back up the middle. Anthony can't get that one as it goes into center field, and it's a leadoff single here by Malia Collins. The third hit already given up here by Anthony. She's given up at least 1 hit here in each inning, but the farthest Platte Valley's been able to make it is to third base. That'll bring up the senior catcher, Kaylin Lemaster, to bat with a runner on first. Nobody out here in the top of the third. Pitch here from Anthony. She'll bunt as Lemaster, and it's going to be bunted fouled on the first base side for strike 1. So an 0-1 count here to Lemaster. Collins on first. Sarah Anthony's 0-1 pitch to LeMaster. LeMaster again showing bunt, and she'll tip it foul. Or sorry, will not tip it foul. And making her way all the way to third as they're going to check and see. Newman, the catcher, thought that the ball was tipped, so gingerly walked back to the backstop. And we will check and see. And they are going to say it was just a strike, and it was not bunted. Foul there by LeMaster. So moving up on the pass ball there is Collins. So she'll sit now at third base with nobody out. And an 0-2 count here to LeMaster. Pitch now upcoming here from Anthony. And it's going to be popped back foul. As the count now moves to no balls, 2 strikes. No balls, 2 strikes here to the senior LeMaster. On third base, Malia Collins, as she moved up 2 bases on the pass ball. And the 0-2 pitch now from Anthony is going to be rocketed into left field, and it's going to get down, picked up on a hop by Messner, but Platte Valley will score a run as LeMaster will come in off the RBI single by LeMaster, or Collins will score on the RBI single by LeMaster. That'll bring up now Jessica Miller, the junior pitcher. She already has a single so far. Head coach of the Lady Warriors, Megan Creek, can have a quick word with her team after giving up 2 bases on the pass ball, trying to get her team back into it. Remember, during this Petty John Auto Center timeout, check out Petty John Auto Center on Facebook or online at pettyjohnauto.com. It's a 1-0 Platte Valley lead here in the 3rd inning. Again, nobody out here still. Kayla LeMaster on first base. Jessica Miller will be up at bat again. She already has a single to her credit so far. So Sierra Anthony will toe the rubber here now for Albany as Miller will dig in here to the left-handed batter's box. The runner on first is LeMaster. Again, count still 0-0. Unlike what it shows there on the outfield scoreboard, if you can see it on Albany TV. First pitch is going to be hit towards the shortstop Papa. Throw to second base, and it's going to be a wild throw that can't be picked up by Delaney Shields. And now there will be runners on the corners with nobody out here for Albany.
Settle down, ladies.
So Miller will get on base due to an error. LeMaster will move all the way up to third. As we'll have Kaylee Halber. That'll be pinch running again here for Miller. And it'll bring up the junior first baseman, Sydney Dean. She got on base due to a fielder's choice in her last plate appearance. She'll bat here with the runners on the corners, and still nobody out here in the top of the 3rd. Platte Valley with a 1-0 lead. So Sierra Anthony now toes the rubber. Here comes the first pitch now into Sydney Dean. And it's going to be in there for strike 1.
Play smart, Gabby.
So on first base here for Platte Valley is Kaylee Halber pinch running for Jessica Miller. Kaylin LeMaster on third. 1 run already scoring here in the inning. 0-1 count here to Dean. Next pitch here from Anthony is going to be chopped down the third base side, and it's going to be foul as Amber Davis just grabs that one as it crosses the line. So no balls, 2 strikes here to Sydney Dean. We're looking for the first out here in the inning, and the first out would be a big one here. As the pitch upcoming out from Sierra Anthony to Sydney Dean is going to be swung on and missed for strike 3 as Sierra Anthony will pick up her first strikeout of the ball game. Now a double play here could get Albany out of the inning, only giving up just 1 run, but it'll bring up the senior right fielder Ashley Madsen. She grounded out back to Anthony to end the first inning. As the first pitch upcoming here from Anthony, and it's going to be grounded here towards the shortstop Papa, and they have a runner caught between third and home. So Madsen will make it to first base. on the fielder's choice there. I don't know if Papa would have been able to make the throw to the first in time anyways, but now the base is loaded here for Platte Valley with still just one out. But now there's a force at any base with Allie Wolf coming up to bat.
Play smart infield. Force out anywhere.
Again, Wolf grounded out to short in her last plate appearance. Here comes the first pitch. In there for strike one. It's going to force at any base here with one out. Platte Valley leading 1-0, trying to extend their lead here in the top of the third. Albany trying to keep it a 1-0 ball game headed to the bottom of the third. Next pitch is going to be low and in the dirt. Newman able to keep it though in front as the count moves to 1-1 strike. Again, it was a 1-0 ball game the last time that these two teams faced each other. Albany came away with a 1-0 victory. Only run came in the bottom of the first inning off an unearned run. Here comes the 1-1 pitch here to Wolf. This one's going to be hitting to center field, and Martin comes in. She'll make the catch. Throw home is not going to be in time. Throw to second is going to have a runner caught between first and second. And now another run's going to score here for Platte Valley as they score two. So Kaylin LeMaster will score on the sacrifice fly. Miller moved up to third. And then on the throw to second to try and get Ashley Matson out. Kaylee Hauber comes around to score. And Ashley Matson will stay at first base. So it is now a 3-0 Albany lead here, or Platte Valley lead here over Albany, as Albany has a quick meeting here on the mound. So an RBI sacrifice fly. Thereby Wolf brings in two. She'll only be awarded, though, the one run batted in, and that'll bring up Jacqueline Pappert, who had a big double out to left field her last plate appearance. Warrior outfield plays deep. Playing about a step in at first and third are Davis and Brown. This one's going to bounce away from Newman, and making her way up to second base is going to be Ashley Matson off the pass ball. The count now moves to 1 no strikes here to Pappert. So 1-0, or 1-0 count here, here to Pappert. 3-0. Platte Valley with the lead with the runner on second. Next pitch is going to be up high for ball two. Again, Pappert already with a double. Another base hit here could score another Platte Valley run. Another one to hit where she hit it last time. It would definitely score another Platte Valley run. This one going to be popped up into shallow left center field. And with the Albany defense playing deep, the ball will be thrown in as it's picked up by Martin. And now runners will be on the corners after this single there by Pappert. That'll now bring up Blair Stoll. And with that being 2 outs there, Ashley Matson probably should have scored on that play. She should have been off with the hit with 2 outs. Either way, there will be runners now at the corners for Platte Valley. First pitch is going to be inside here to Blair Stoll for ball one. Stoll the 8th batter to bat here in the inning for Platte Valley. Again, Ashley Matson at third, Jacqueline Pappert at first. 2 outs here in the inning. A 1-0 count here to Stoll. This one going to be hit deep to right field, and this ball is going to be gone. Home run. Blair Stoll, a 3-run home run. So Blair Stoll takes a 3-run home run and hits it over the right center fence. And Albany now trails 6-0 here in the top of the third inning. This was an inning that Albany possibly could have just given up just 1 run. Now it's turned into 5 more here. And you could tell Albany has already lost some of their mojo that they had coming into the ball game. It'll bring up the sophomore center fielder, Stephanie Turpin, to bat. Turpin will bat with nobody on base now and 2 outs. Here comes the first pitch. This one's going to be chopped towards the third baseman, Davis. Throw to first, low in the dirt, but picked out of the dirt that time by Paige Brown at first base for out number 3, but not before Platte Valley can put 6 on the board. They lead 6-0 as we head to the bottom of the third inning. We're back with more in just a moment here on Albany TV.
Thank you for watching tonight's Albany TV broadcast. Don't forget to turn on your Facebook notifications to never miss out on a broadcast like this one. If you would like to be a part of our broadcast, give Jared Rolvis a call at 660-254-4800. If you have something in mind that we should broadcast or have any comments about tonight's game, you can also message us on Facebook. Thank you again for watching.
The Spec Shop in Stanberry and Maryville have over 30 years of experience in providing quality eye care. Spec Shop features experienced doctors plus a large selection of frames for any budget and several brands of contacts in stock. Spec Shop has an in-house lab, which means that you get your lenses back quicker. For knowledgeable and friendly staff, contact the Spec Shop at 660-582-8911 in Maryville or 660-783-2870 in Stanberry.
Welcome back out again here to Stanberry as we enter the bottom of the third inning. It was a 6-run top of the third there for Platte Valley. They now lead 6-0, and it'll be the 8, 9, and 1 hitters to bat here for Albany. Delaney Shields, Casey Messner, Michaela Martin. Here comes the first pitch into Shields. Inside for strike one there for Miller. So an 0-1 count here from Miller to Shields. Miller looks in as Shields digs into the right-handed batter's box towards the back of the right-handed batter's box. The next pitch is going to be called ball one as Shields thought about swinging but held off. And the count moves to 1-1. And the 1-1 pitch now coming here from Miller to Shields. Is going to be in the inside corner for strike two. Count moves to 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 ball, 2 strikes here to the sophomore second baseman, Delaney Shields. Remember, Albany TV will be back in action again tomorrow night with high school football as Albany will host King City tomorrow night. As the 1-2 pitch up high, count moves to 2 balls, 2 strikes. And we'll be back here in Stanberry on Saturday for the Class 1 District 16 final. That'll feature Stanberry versus the winner of this game. Now, Stanberry comes away with a 12-0 victory tonight over Worth County. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Up high, ball 3 as the count now moves full here to the sophomore second baseman Shields. On deck is the junior left fielder Casey Messner. Miller's already struck out 3 here through 2 innings, has hit a batter. Has yet to walk one, though, as this pitch is going to be swung on and missed to make that strikeout number 4 as Shields goes down swinging. That'll bring up the junior left fielder, Casey Messner. Messner will bat here from the left side. Playing a couple steps in front of the bags are going to be the third baseman, Jacqueline Pappert, and first baseman, Dean. Collins and Langford will also play in a little bit from their respective positions at short and second on the infield. First pitch is going to be slapped out and towards left field. Collins is going to be there, and she'll put it away for out number 2 here in the inning. And that'll bring up Michaela Martin to bat. She popped out to short her last plate appearance. She'll bat here with nobody on and 2 outs. Warriors still looking for their first hit in the ball game. They've had 1 base runner, and that was Amber Davis, who got hit by a pitch last inning. This one's going to be up high for ball 1. So 1-0 pitch upcoming now from Miller to Martin in the bottom of the third inning with Platte Valley up 6-0. 2 outs, nobody on. This one's going to be rocketed towards the Collins at short. Throw to first baseman Sydney Dean is in time for out number 3. So again, the Warriors will go down in order 1, 2, 3 as Miller picks up her 4th strikeout in the ball game through 3 innings. It's 6-0. Platte Valley with lead. We're back with the top of the 4th when we come back in just a moment here on Albany TV.
If a sports injury sidelines you from your favorite activity, don't worry. You have a team of experts ready to help. From sprains and strains to breaks and more serious injuries, Mosaic Orthopedics and Sports Medicine professionals have the skill and experience to get you back in the game as fast as possible. For more information, visit mymosaiclifecare.org/sports. Mosaic Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. We're all in to get you back in. Your hometown Albany Hy-Vee is your tailgate headquarters for all of your fall sports. Whether you're going to tailgate at the games or just want to enjoy the same foods at home, your Albany Hy-Vee has you covered. So make a big play by getting all of your tailgating goodies before the next big play happens at your local Albany Hy-Vee.
Where there's a helpful smile in every eye. Shop Hy-Vee.
Welcome back out again here to Stanbury, where it's a 6-0 Platte Valley lead here over Albany as we enter the top of the fourth inning. And it'll be back to the top of the order again. Malia Collins, Kaylin Lemaster, and Jessica Miller will be the batters. Collins led off the last inning with a single, then ended up making it to third base on a two-base pass ball, which really set up a good scoring chance for Platte Valley, and then it just kind of snowballed the rest of the way for the Lady Warriors. First pitch is going to be in there on the inside corner for strike one. Some of the other scores here from around districts. Again, Stanbury winning 12-0 tonight over Worth County. Over in Class 1 District 15, it was Princeton coming away with a 14-0 win over Grundy County, as this one's going to be knocked foul down the third base side for strike number 2 as County moves to 0-2. Class 1 District 14 tonight saw number 5 seed North Andrew defeat first seed North Platte tonight 11-4. And then in Class 1 District 13, last year's state champion in Class 1 Maysville won over Pattonsburg 15-0. So those are the other teams that will wait winners here in game number 2 of the districts, as Collins will ground out there to Delaney Shields, as the little flip from Shields to first baseman Brown there just in time, but Collins made it close at first. And that'll now bring up Kaylin Lemaster to bat. She has an RBI single to her credit, as she's 1 for 2 here in the ball game. She'll bat here with nobody on base and 1 out. Here comes the pitch from Sierra Anthony. It'll be low in the dirt for ball 1. So 1-0 count here to Lemaster. And the next pitch is going to be hitting to right center field. It'll be picked up by Runyon, and it'll be a 1-out single here for Lemaster. And that'll be Jessica Miller to bat. We'll have a pinch runner here as Megan Galbraith will be pinch running here for Kaylin Lemaster. Megan Galbraith will pinch run here for Lemaster with 1 out. Up at bat again, Jessica Miller. She has a single and has got on base due to an error and has come around to score 1 run. Actually, it was Hauber who pinch ran for her, scored that run, but as this one is going to be hitting to shallow left field, and it'll be back-to-back singles here for Platte Valley. Now runners on first and second, and it'll bring up Sydney Dean to bat. And I believe, again, we'll have a... Actually, I take that. We will have another pinch runner here as Kaylee Hauber again will pinch run here for Miller. So it'll be Galbraith on second, Hauber on first. Both pinch running for Lemaster and Miller, respectfully. As Sydney Dean will come up. She's 0 for 2. She's gone on base due to a fielder's choice and struck out swinging. First pitch on the inside corner, strike 1. It's going to 1 out here in the top of the fourth inning. 6-0, Platte Valley with the lead. Sarah Anthony's 0-1 pitch to Dean. is going to be hit back to Anthony. She'll throw to second base, gets the runner there as Papa's able to sneak in and catch that one for out number 1 on the fielder's choice, and that'll bring up Ashley Madsen. So Hauber out at second. Galbraith moves over to third. Dean on first now, and the senior Ashley Madsen will come up. She's 0 for 2. She's got on base to go to a fielder's choice here in the ball game, and came around to score a run off the 3-run home run by Blair Stoll. This one going to be underneath the glove of third baseman Amber Davis, and it'll be an RBI single here by Madsen. As that one goes underneath the glove of Davis. Now to bring up the designated player, Alexandra Wolf to bat. She's 0 for 1, also has an RBI sacrifice fly out to center. 7-0 Platte Valley with the lead here in the top of the 4th inning. Runners on second and first. Dean on second. Madsen on first. And looks like we're going to have another pinch runner for Sydney Dean. And pinch running here is going to be Claire Galbraith. So Galbraith will be pinch running at second. Madsen on first. 2 outs. Up at bat here is going to be Wolf, the designated player. Pitch is going to be low in the dirt, but kept in front by Newman for ball 1. As 1-0 count here. Newman got her hand there caught a little bit. Has to shake it off a little bit. Here's the 1-0 pitch now upcoming here to Wolf from Sierra Anthony. This one going to be in the inside corner. Strike 1 count. It moves to 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here to the designated player, Alexandra Wolf. Runners on second and first and 2 outs. 7-0, Platte Valley with a lead here in the top of the 4th inning over Albany. This one going to be hitting the left field. It's going to get down. 1 run is going to try and come around to score, and she will. And now runners will move up to third and second. So it's an RBI double here by Wolf. As Claire Galbraith comes around to score, Ashley Madsen moves over to third base. 2 runs in here in the inning against Albany. As Jacqueline Pappert will come up to bat. She's 2 for 2 with a double and a single, and has scored 1 run. First pitch up high for ball 1. Pappert again, the 7th batter to bat here in the inning, the 17th batter to bat here in the last 2 innings. We saw 19 batters bat in 2 innings in the Stanberry-Worth County game, where Stanberry brought 19 runners to the plate in 2 innings, as this one's going to be popped out to center, and Michaela Martin will be there for out number 3. But it's still 2 more runs here for Platte Valley. They lead 8-0. We're back with more when we come back in just a moment here on Albany TV.
Schultz in Albany is your convenient one-stop shop for fuel, food, and a full line of convenient snack items. Try the delicious Champs Chicken prepared daily. Maybe your favorite is the tenderloin sandwich, or maybe it's the chicken sandwich, or maybe it's one of the many other available sandwiches. Dine in at one of the spacious tables or booths, or take out. Schultz is open 5 a.m. to 10 p.m., so whether it's before work, after work, or for an afternoon snack and fuel, your only stop needs to be Schultz on Highway 136 in Albany. No job is too big or too small for the professionals at Raymond Smith Body Shop in Albany. With over 100 years of combined experience with auto body, they offer the reliability and prompt service by using the latest in technology to get your vehicle back on the road. Raymond Smith Body Shop is also a complete wrecker service as well as glass repair and body work. Plus, they work with all insurance companies. They're prepared to get you in and out and back on the road. See them today on Highway 136 East in Albany. Raymond Smith Body Shop. They're there to serve you.
Welcome back out again here to Stanberry, where Platte Valley leads 8-0 as we get started here with the bottom of the fourth inning. It'll be Emily Papa, Gabby Newman, and Sierra Anthony to bat. So it'll be the 2, 3, 4 hitters. Papa showing bunt, and it'll be picked up, but not until it goes into the left-handed batter's box for strike number 1 on the foul ball. Papa struck out swinging in her first plate appearance, one of 4 strikeouts on the night here by Jessica Miller. And the 0-1 pitch now coming to Papa. Inside for ball 1. Count moves to 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 ball, 1 strike here to the senior shortstop, Papa. It's an 8-0 Platte Valley lead here at the bottom of the fourth. Next pitch from Miller is going to be bunted foul by Papa's. Count moves to 1 ball, 2 strikes. Coach Megan Creek just trying to get this offense spark here and started here in the bottom of the fourth, trailing 8-0. 1-2 pitch up coming out from Miller to Papa. He is going to be low for ball 2. His count moves to 2 balls, 2 strikes. Pappert will play about 2 steps in at third. Sydney Dean will play about a step or 2 in at first base. Malia Collins and Sarah Langford will play normal positions at short and second. This ball swung on and missed as Papa goes down swinging for the second time tonight. And it'll bring up Gabby Newman to bat. Newman grounded out to the shortstop Collins in her last plate appearance. She'll dig in here to the right-handed batter's box with nobody on and 1 out. First pitch now coming from Miller to Newman. And Newman will call time as Miller and Lemaster getting a little tied up there on the pitches. They now have the one they want. Here comes the first pitch now from Miller to Newman. And it's going to be chopped back again to Miller. She'll pick it up, throw to first base in time for out number 2. And it'll bring up the junior pitcher, Sierra Anthony, to bat now. So Anthony will dig in here to the right-handed batter's box with nobody on and 2 outs. The pitch swung on and missed for strike number 1. Anthony struck out swinging in her last plate appearance. And the next pitch is going to be low in the dirt for ball 1. Count now moves to 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs, nobody on base here in the bottom of the fourth inning. 8-0 Platte Valley with a lead here over Albany. 1-1 pitch to Anthony is going to be tipped back foul. And the count now moves to 1 ball and 2 strikes. And the winner of this game will move on to take on Stanberry Saturday afternoon at 2 o'clock. Anthony will now move in to the front of the right-handed batter's box with a 1-2 count. This one going to be hit towards third baseman Pappert. Throw to first in time to Dean for out number 3. So again, the Warriors will go down on in order 1, 2, 3, still looking for their first hit of the ball game. As we head now to the top of the 5th inning, Platte Valley will send up their 8, 9, and 1 hitters, leading 8-0. We're back with more when we come back in just a moment here on Albany TV.
At American Family Insurance, we know your life has many moving parts, from your 4 wheels to your hard-earned home and the financial future of your family. We'll cover the things that matter most. Bundle your home and auto policies for possible savings and add life insurance for convenient, future-focused protection so you can keep dreaming towards what's next. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating companies. American Family Life Insurance Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
For details, stop by and talk to Agent David Smith at 116 South Smith Street in Albany or at 303 North Park Street in Stanberry, or call 660-726-3536 today.
The score of any athletic event is generally forgotten over time, but the actions of players, coaches, and spectators leave lasting impressions. The next time you attend a high school game, think of how history will remember you. Choose good sportsmanship and help rekindle the spirit of citizenship. Remember, the lessons you teach today will help develop better citizens in our communities for tomorrow. This message brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and Albany TV. 8-0 Platte Valley with the lead as we get started here with the top of the fifth inning. And it will be the 8, 9, and 1 hitters that will bat now for Platte Valley. Gallatin leads King City 4-3 after 4 innings of play. That game being played over in King City in Class 1 District 13. We'll try and get you some other scores as well from some of the other districts around the areas. This one's going to be low in the dirt for ball 1 here to Blair Stoll. Some of the other scores around the area tonight. Princeton picks up a victory tonight in Class 15, 14-0 over Grundy County. Maysville picks up a 15-0 win in 4 innings over Pattonsburg. And North Andrew picks up an 11-4 win tonight over North Platte tonight, as this one's going to be over the head of Anthony and picked up here by Delaney Shields as she quickly gets it over to first base for out number 1. That'll bring up now Stephanie Turpin to bat. Turpin so far 0 for 3 here in the ball game. She's flown out to center and she's grounded out to third. She'll bat here in the top of the fifth inning with nobody on and 1 out. First pitch up high for ball 1. So Sierra Anthony again will toe the rubber. Here comes the 1-0 pitch to Turpin. And it's going to be rocketed out to short and throw to first base, not in time, as it's an infield single there by Stephanie Turpin. And it'll bring up Malia Collins to bat. So Collins will dig in here to the right end of batter's box with a runner on first base and 1 out. And the pitch here from Anthony is going to be chopped again towards short. Papa can't pick it up, and it's going to be an E6 as Collins makes her way to first base. So runners on first and second. And the catcher, Kaylin Lemaster, will bat. She is 2 for 3 with an RBI. And 1 run scored. Megan Galbraith scored the other run for her pinch running. So 2 on here. As the next pitch is going to be low. Kept in front, though, by the catcher, Newman. Let's count now moves 1-0 to Lemaster. So again, Collins on first, Turpin on second. At the bat, Lemaster. 0-1 or 1-0 pitch is going to be hitting the left center field, and giving it chase are going to be Martin and a Messner. Martin will get to it out at the fence. 1 run will come around to score as it's an RBI double here by Lemaster. Makes it now a 9-0 ball game. Malia Collins moves in now to third base as Turpin will score. And we're going to have a pinch runner here as Megan Galbraith will come into pinch run now here for Lemaster. Jessica Miller will now dig in. She is 2 for 3 here in the ball game with 2 singles. She's also gotten on base due to an error. Kaylee Halber's pinch run for her has scored a run so far in the ball game as well. This one is going to be hit right back to Anthony. Throw to first base in time. Throw home is not in time as it's an RBI as Miller grounds out. So Galbraith moves to third. Collins comes home. It's now 10-0. Platte Valley with a lead. And Sydney Dean will be coming up to bat. She's 0 for 3. As she's gotten out on, but has gotten on base due to 2 fielders' choices. Claire Galbraith has come around to score 1 of the runs for her, as this one's going to be up high for ball 1. Warriors are going to have to get some offense started here in the bottom half of the inning, or the game will be over in the bottom of the 5th, as through the 10-run rule. And Stanbury won 10-0 last night in 5 innings over Northeast Nottoway. This one going to be in the dirt, but kept in front here by Newman as the count now moves to 2 balls, no strikes. Megan Galbraith on third. A 2-0 count here to Sydney Dean up at bat with 2 outs. A 10-0 Platte Valley lead. Here comes the pitch now from Sierra Anthony. This ball going to be popped up into shallow right center, and Michaela Martin will be there to put it away for out number 3, but not before Platte Valley can score 2 more runs. They lead 10-0. We go to the bottom of the 5th to see if Albany can keep this game going when we come back in just a moment here on Albany TV.
Are you looking to sell some of your things? Give Rod Dollars, Leo Madison, or Leon Messner a call at Dollars and Messner Auction Service to set up an auction today. Call Rod Dollars at 660-254-2548 or 660-783-2548. Give Leo Madison a call at 660-582-0258 or Leon Messner a call at 660-868-0113. Check out their current auctions at showmemoreauctions.com. If a sports injury sidelines you from your favorite activity, don't worry. You have a team of experts ready to help. From sprains and strains to breaks and more serious injuries, Mosaic Orthopedics and Sports Medicine professionals have the skill and experience to get you back in the game as fast as possible. For more information, visit mymosaiclifecare.org/sports. Mosaic Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. We're all in to get you back in.
Welcome back out again here to Stanbury as we start at the bottom of the 5th inning. It'll be Amber Davis leading off. First pitch to her is going to be fouled back for strike 1. Davis was hit by a pitch in her last plate appearance. The lone base runner so far here for Albany in the ball game. As so far they've been held scoreless. They trail here 10-0. They have to get at least 1 run across the plate for this game to continue, as this one's going to be up high for ball 1. And it's up to the first 2 batters here for Albany, both seniors trying to keep their softball careers here alive. As the 1-1 pitch. Showing bunt, but it's going to be tipped back foul as it hits off Lemaster. And count now moves to 1 ball, 2 strikes. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here to the senior third baseman, Amber Davis. So Jessica Miller toes the rubber, looks in. Here comes the 1-2 pitch now to the senior Davis. This one going to be hitting to left center field. Center fielder Turpin, though, over, and she'll get under it and catch it for out number 1. That'll now bring up the senior first baseman, Paige Brown, to bat. As Warriors down to their final 2 outs here of the season. First pitch. Inside corner, strike 1. Jessica Miller so far been lights out. Picking up 5 strikeouts and just allowing 1 base runner. That was a hit by pitch. The 0-1 pitch is going to be popped up on the infield, and first baseman Sydney Dean unable to snow cone it. As Paige Brown is able to get on base due to the E3. That'll bring up Tori Runyon to bat now. She struck out in her last plate appearance. And we're going to have a pinch runner here for Albany. As it looks like it's going to be Claire Manring. I believe that's going to pinch run. And it will be Claire Manring that will be pinch running here now for Paige Brown. So Manring will pinch run at first base. Runyon will be batting here with 1 out and 1 on. And the season on the line here for the Warriors. Again, it was a 1-0 victory for Albany over Platte Valley in Albany earlier this year. This one's going to be bunted down the third base line, throw to second base, and it's going to be in time to get Manring. So a fielder's choice puts Tori Runyon at first base, and Delaney Shields will come up to bat. She's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. On deck is Casey Messner, if she's able to get a chance to bat here or not in the ball game. This pitch going to be swung on and missed here by Shields. 0-1 count now here to Delaney Shields. As the next pitch up high, ball one, count moves to 1 ball, 1 strike. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Here to Delaney Shields with 2 outs, no, and a runner on first base, and Tori Runyon. Here comes the pitch from Jessica Miller. Inside corner, strike 2. So a 1-2 count. Warriors down to their final strike here of the season. As the next pitch upcoming here from Jessica Miller, the 1-2 is going to be popped up in foul territory and caught by the catcher, Kayla Lemaster. So it's a 10-0 victory tonight here in 5 innings for Platte Valley over Albany. We're back in just a moment with the BTC Bank postgame here on Albany TV.
Show your school spirit with the BTC Bank School Mascot Debit Card. Choose the card that fits your favorite local school, and they'll donate $10 per card to that school. Available for new accounts or replacement cards for an existing account. Visit one of BTC Bank's 12 locations to get your school mascot debit card today, where they can instantly issue your new card. BTC Bank, community-minded, just like you. Member FDIC.
Community-minded, just like you. BTC Bank.
Thank you for watching tonight's Albany TV broadcast. Don't forget to turn on your Facebook notifications to never miss out on a broadcast like this one. If you would like to be a part of our broadcast, give Jared Rolvis a call at 660-254-4800. If you have something in mind that we should broadcast or have any comments about tonight's game, you can also message us on Facebook. Thank you again for watching.
Welcome back out again here to Stanbury, where Platte Valley picks up a 10-0 victory tonight over Albany to end their season. Albany tonight, taking a look at their lineup, Michaela Martin goes 0 for 2, Emily Papa 0 for 2, Newman goes 0 for 2 tonight, Sarah Anthony 0 for 2, Amber Davis 0 for 1 with a hit by pitch as well. Paige Brown goes 0 for 2, Tori Runyon 0 for 2, Delaney Shields 0 for 2, Casey Messner 0 for 1 tonight. Sarah Anthony pitches 5 innings, gives up 12 hits, 10 runs, 7 of which were earned, and had 1 strikeout in the ballgame. Jessica Miller, on the other hand, for Platte Valley, goes 5 innings, picks up 5 strikeouts, hits a batter, but does not give up a run or a hit there in the ballgame. Malia Collins tonight goes 1 for 4 with 2 runs scored. Kayla Lemaster 3 for 4 with 2 runs batted in, a run scored. Megan Galbraith also scores a run pinch running. Jessica Miller goes 2 for 4 with a run batted in. Kaylee Halber gets a run scored on the night. Sydney Dean goes 0 for 4. Claire Galbraith scores a run, though, for her as she got on base due to a fielder's choice. Ashley Matson 1 for 3 tonight with a run batted in and a run scored. Alexandra Wolf goes 1 for 2 with 2 runs batted in. Jacqueline Papper 2 for 2 with a run scored. Blair Stoll 1 for 3 with 3 runs batted in after that big 3-run home run that really cemented the win tonight for Platte Valley in the 3rd inning. And then Stephanie Turpin tonight goes 1 for 3 with a run scored. So it's a 10-0 victory tonight for Platte Valley. They will take on Stanbury on Saturday afternoon at 2 o'clock here in Stanbury in this Class 1 District 16 final. Stanbury picked up a 12-0 victory tonight over Worth County. I'd like to thank our sponsors, help you bring you tonight's broadcast. BTC Bank locations in Albany, Bethany, Boonville, Carrollton, Chillicothe, Gallatin, Pattonsburg, and Lamoni, Iowa. Petty John Auto Center locations in Bethany and Albany, Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany, Albany Hy-Vee, Schultz of Albany, American Family Insurance Agent David Smith of Albany and Stanbury, Northwest Cell, Shelter Insurance Agent Kent Peterson in Stanbury, Eckerd's in, that is not the correct one there. Let me read this one here. It's BTC Bank, Petty John's, Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany, Albany Hy-Vee, Schultz of Albany, American Family Insurance Agent David Smith of Albany and Stanbury, Raymond Smith Body Shop of Albany, Dollars and Messner Auction Service, Albany United Methodist Church, Northwest Cell, Winter Circle Trophies and Awards north of Albany, the Printer New Shopper of Albany, Albany School District, Mosaic Medical Center, Albany, City of Albany, Albany Booster Club, and Spec Shop of Stanbury and Maryville. I'd like to thank all of my sponsors for helping you bring you tonight's broadcast. Again, we'll be back again on Saturday at 2 o'clock for the championship final. We'll also have a football game coming up for you tomorrow between King City and Stanbury. So long and good night from Jared Rolvis here, and also Missy Martin from Stanberry tonight.